Hey guys, and welcome to Beelzebub's Buns channel. Today we are playing Halo 5 Guardians Warzone Firefight, and this has been a much anticipated release from 343 Industries. And my goodness, is this fantastic. This is much better than the beta that was released to us in mid-April. I made a video of Firefight when the beta was released, and I remember saying that I wish it was longer and harder to complete. And boy, did 343 follow up on that. I'm sure that the beta was released to test out the online playability with all the AI on screen, and now that we actually have Firefight game mode, the enemy is even more abundant. This map here is a new Warzone map, and it is named Attack on Sanctum. It is a gorgeous desert canyon on one side and rich prolific plants and waterfalls on the other side. If any 90s kids are watching this right now, it kind of reminds me of the Great Valley in The Land Before Time. Minus the dinosaurs, except you have aliens, so that's close enough. As the video plays, you can see how beautiful the map is. The design of the map from a gameplay standpoint is just as rich and exciting as the art direction that went into this map. From the outside look of the map, and even the awesome interior design of these ruins, just look at this, it looks great. I really like the fact that the inside has multiple levels to fight on, and it looks so historical, and yet has an awesome sci-fi and fantasy feel to it. The inside is even open enough to drive warthogs through, so you can still fight the enemy by bringing bigger guns to the fight. As Halo has always been known for having great level design, art-wise and gameplay-wise, this just illustrates my point exactly. I've always wanted to see a Warzone map without the typical fortress structure and your typical garage structures. Now, while the garage structures are the same, the structure in the middle that takes place of your typical fortress is this massive structure in the middle. This is supposed to be set on an elite home world, so it is awesome to see massive elite statues on each side of this massive structure. But let's talk more about Warzone Firefight game mode. Not only are you able to play on this new map, Attack on Sanctum, but you are able to play Warzone Firefight on all the Warzone maps. They even went into altering some of them to provide more cover for you as you take on the massive amount of Covenant and Prometheans. Not only are you able to play on all of the Warzone maps, but each time you play there is a different objective every single time you start the game. So what I mean by this is, take this map for example, Attack on Sanctum. When we started this game, we had to eliminate the hunters. And several games before this, when I played, we started out by eliminating the Promethean crawlers, which spawned in a different location. The game before that, we had to defend the garage from hordes of multiple enemies. And then you have the bosses that you have to fight. It feels random enough that you can't really predict every time which boss you're going to fight. What is also a great fresh feel is how many gold rec packs you can get with just completing a Firefight game. There were a few times where I had over 7 gold packs to unlock, and you might find that a bit over rewarding since it would normally take some time to just have enough rec points to purchase a gold pack, but a Firefight game is not a guaranteed win. If your team is not communicating and you do not have the guns to take on a legendary or a mythic boss, then you will just not win. You can't expect to take on a boss by yourself with only a battle rifle and an SMG. And you don't even have an unlimited amount of time to take them down, so you have to strike fast with powerful weapons and numerous people to help bring down the boss or hordes of enemies. But don't kick yourself too much if you don't win the entire game, as you will gain a large amount of experience points and perhaps unlock a silver rec pack. But it is very satisfying to see multiple gold packs just waiting for you to open it, and it was all for free. A great touch that they did with Firefight is that there is not a team color, so you get to see every Spartan in their distinct color, and therefore I think that makes the armor pop out even more. I have the colors red and black for my Spartan, so I thought the red assault rifle would be kind of a cool, neat touch. However, I do have the ODST assault rifle skin, and if you have yet to see that, check it out. It is very cool. You know, I think I'll put the ODST armor and make the primary color black, as you should, and maybe a touch of red, and add the ODST assault rifle skin. Whoa, now that would look cool. Now, there is an unfortunate glitch that has come back to haunt some of our experiences, and that is something that we saw in Warzone Turbo. And this glitch is when you are unable to use your multiple rec level guns, vehicles, and power-ups. If a number of people experience this glitch on the team, then there is just a good chance that there is no way to win. And I haven't seen it for a little while though, so hopefully that this was fixed, but if it hasn't been fixed, then it needs to be fixed as soon as possible. Other than that, the matches are made very quickly, and it is going to be great seeing a very large population start playing for this first weekend coming up where Firefight is available, plus it's 4th of July weekend. Maybe people got the Monday off or something. Also, for a limited time, Halo 5 Guardians is free to play if you have a gold membership. So if you're watching this video and you have yet to play Halo 5 Guardians, now is your chance to play for free. And just be ready for a near 80 gigabyte download right when you try to download the game. But what is awesome to see is that I believe that 343 feels as though, now, I mean, given the fact that this is the last DLC so far of what they said, but given that we have Firefight mode now, I think 343 is letting this be free to everyone because they feel as though this is what Halo 5 is meant to be. It is now finally complete. And it's great to see all these new maps that we've got for free. And we have Molten, which is a new map that is going to be played on Arena. And we also have the new canvas and the skyboxes that you can do with that new Forge canvas level. I mean, it is probably the best one I've seen so far. And I cannot wait to see what people come up with in Forge. There is plenty more to the latest download, and it is not just the Firefight mode, but we have a new human air vehicle, and it is named the Wasp. It is a very quick, agile vehicle that has 2 machine guns and 2 rocket launchers attached to it, and therefore it is one of the prime vehicles to use against the bosses, especially the more noticeable boss, known as the Grunt Goblin. But just wait until you see this thing. It is hilarious and brutal, the Grunt Goblin, and it talks a lot of smack when he kills Spartans. And lastly, just look at the battlefield with all the vehicles and weapons that are being used and the dropships coming in to send more reinforcements. This is what Halo is all about, and this is by far the most intense game mode in Halo 5. And I'm glad it is finally here. So I hope you are having a very good summer, and if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. If you are a fan of creepypastas and gameplay, this is the channel to check out. Expect a Far Cry 4 video of a map I've made myself in Map Editor and a creepypasta video in the lineup. And I will see you guys over Xbox Live. My gamertag is Ghibli Giblets, as you can see how it is spelled on screen. And let's go in and do some Firefight matches. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.